Hello, lovely people of the internet. So for today's episode of the Mooka Show... What is going on out there? Why is there... Spying on the neighbor. Why does he have so many cars in his driveway? This is weird. Does he have friends? Do you like my turtle? His name is Chubbs. Hello, Chubbs. Hello. I think Chubbs is angry at me. It's okay, Chubbs. Look at it. Look at it. Anyway, one of the first episodes of the Mooka Show that I ever did was about things that you shouldn't say to a woman while she's pregnant. And ever since, I've had more stupid comments, not necessarily mean, but just really stupid. So I decided I would make a part 2. Dose of this video. Well, first of all, no. Definitely not. How do you think people reproduce in countries where it's usually like 101 degrees? How fragile do you think the human race is? Are you on drugs? Okay, look at me. Look at me seriously. Are you high? Do you really think that a baby is developed enough to be allergic to anything? Like, when it's not even fully formed enough to be outside of the womb? I don't think it's gonna be going into anaphylactic shock just because I want to have a PB&J. No. That's because the last time you asked me how far along I was 2 months ago, when I was 5 months pregnant. Now I'm 7 months pregnant. See how that works? Math. Yeah. Just because I am pregnant and I am throwing up does not mean I have morning sickness. Not every symptom of pregnancy is morning sickness. If I was going to have morning sickness, it would have been way back in the first trimester, which I didn't have, and I'm not having it now. I have a bronchial infection, which causes my diaphragm to push the contents of my stomach out of my body. Nothing more. It's not baby nausea. It's got really not a lot to do with the baby, and just... Ginger ale's not gonna help, Grandma. When I say it's got literally nothing to do with that, what I mean is, it's got literally nothing to do with that! Well, this one... Saying something like that is about as socially inept as curb stomping your grandmother in the face. How... I understand the premise behind the joke, that girls are not as good as boys and blah 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 blah. But still! Really? Really? No. It's actually one of my best friends that makes the I'm gonna eat your baby jokes the most often. And at first, it was kind of funny because he's not actually gonna eat my baby, I know that. But now it's just annoying. And I just... I'm genuinely concerned at this point that he might actually have intentions to eat my baby. Well, that's it for the Mooka Show, guys. Stay tuned for this week's Tumblr blog to follow. Woo! Yay! this week's Tumblr blog to follow is Phoebe and Cray Cray! Woo! This is actually the blog of my my friend that kept saying he wants to eat my children. But don't go into his ask box and start kvetching at him about that, because that would be my fault and I would feel bad. He has a really funny blog, and it cheers me up a lot when I'm sad. I'll just go to his blog and be like, life sucks, and then I'll scroll through all his posts, and I'll be like, oh, that's funny. It's really inappropriate, but it's still funny. Haha. Ha 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 ha. So that concludes